I wanted to show you some things that I learned with AI. I'm still very new to AI, but a friend of mine had come to me asking for some photos, and I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not a photo whiz. I cannot get in there and do what the professionals have been able to do. So I tried my hand at AI, and I was really blown away by what it can do. Now, I am on a free account. ChatGPT has allowed me to do the most photos without requiring me to upgrade, or before requiring me to upgrade, before it limits me. Previously, I had used Grok and it let me do about 5 to 6, and then it started limiting me. And then I would just sign out, put in a new account, and I was able to do a few more. Um, what's that other one? Oh, Copilot doesn't do it at all that I'm aware of. No, no, it does. I take that back. At first, it didn't. It had been a while, but then it did. But ChatGPT is lets me do a whole lot more. So I just come over here and do this one. So I'm just going to drag this photo over here. This is one of her child that she would like to be fixed up, and I'm real blunt with my wording. I know other people say you got to say it like this or like that, and that may be the case, but honestly, I don't know. That's where the professionals would come in, where they're like, I want this vinaigrette thing around here, and I want soft lighting there, and I want, this over there. I'm not that type of person. I'm just right to the point what I want them to do. I want you to restore this image, remove glares. Uh, let's see, and then I usually put in here make 8x10 print, but I'm going to put this one as a make 5x7 printable, and then I just let it figure out what it's going to do, and then I can change something if it hasn't done something that I like. So over here, I took a picture of this picture so you can see the glare of my phone right in there. I'm using my finger that you cannot see. Right in here, you can see the glare of my phone of me taking the picture. So obviously, this is a very old picture. This was actually on a Polaroid. So it's small, it's old, it's weathered. So we're going to see if we could get this one looking pretty decent that we can print up for her. Okay, so this is our before and this is our after, and this looks so much better. I mean, wow, that is phenomenal. I could never do that myself inside of a photo editing software. I know the professional photo people can, but wow, this is phenomenal. So I'm just going to download this so that I can get this ready printed for her. And we got a couple more to do. So I'm just going to go over here and we're going to do this one. And so again, we're going to, now in the beginning when I had did this, I didn't put in restore. I just put, remove glares, scratches, make ready. But now I'm putting in restore. If I had a photo that was scanned that had a frame on it, I would tell it to remove the frame. Okay, this is a little blurry. We're going to see if this, when it restores it, if it's going to be blurry. If not, if it is, I'll just tell it to take away the blur, where professionals would say sharpen it. But it does really good with understanding how I speak, what I'm wanting. Look, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Now, if I still wanted this I guess it's called vinaigrette thing, then I would tell it to do that. Let's see, keep the original. I don't even know how you say that. Is it vinaigrette? I don't know. It'll probably know. And I know I didn't spell that right. That's the downfall of using phones, and mostly phones, but tablets, but mostly phones, especially with autocorrect, is you kind of forget how to type and how to spell. This is a very nice cleanup of this picture. Very nice. But we're going to see if we can keep that, I guess that's what you call it, the vinaigrette thing. So we're waiting impatiently. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is much better. So we're going to download that one. Okay. And what else did I need to work on? Yeah, she wanted this one. This one is, again, it looks like a Polaroid. It was. Okay. So we're going to restore image, make 5 by 7. Print. Ready. She is making a book for some family members of their family photos, and she's very old fashioned that way, with the photo books. You remember photo books? If you're old enough, you remember photo books. If you're not old enough, well, you're like, what's a photo book? It was like a binder that had pages that you slip pictures in, and people would go through there and look at pictures when they visited before there were computers. Okay. All right. So we got that one cleaned up and restored. Oh, it's going to tell me I hit my limit now. So the first time that I was able to get in here and do this, I did like 20 before it told me I hit my limit. But anyways, this does a really great job of restoring your old photos and getting them ready for you to print and put in a book. So you saw what we worked on today. This is what I had worked on a few days ago. So we have an image over here, a screenshot on a phone, and we can see that the phone here has cracks all in the screen, especially this really big one right up through here. Yes, it looks better over here on this side, but you can still see that crack right in there. It was not able to pinpoint that one right there. But overall, this is a very nice restoration of this image here. So over here, you can see she took a picture of it in a frame. We got lots of glare from the window. It's pretty blurry. You can't really see any details. And over here, we got a nice clean up. Brings out her beautiful eyes there. On this one, this image was extremely tall. I don't know what you call those pictures. It was on her phone and it was extremely tall and thin. Lots of blur over here. It cleaned it up really nice. Now we can really see. Look, we can even see his eye and the glasses. Very nice. Very nice. These are one of the first ones that I did. Literally, within the first three, I did three of these old timey pictures. I have another one in here. But yeah, so, and I started at like 8 o'clock in the morning that morning. I'm telling you this because you're going to see something really interesting at the end. So, 8 o'clock in the morning, I worked on three really old black and white photos. Again, this is really good. It removed the frame, it removed the glare. Um, Very nice cleanup here. And then in the late afternoon, I had already printed 40 pictures after these. In the late afternoon, it did something very interesting. Okay, on this one, it would not restore this one because of the Mickey Mouse. It's copyright, and even though I had removed the Mickey Mouse and left the balloons, thinking I'd just add that back in later, it still would not restore this picture until all of this was removed. So keep that in mind if you are going to be restoring some images. I did not ask it to remove this. I actually went into Paint, and Paint has a feature where I just did the select tool and highlighted that, and it had an erase button option that come up, and I erased it and then I restored it. However, I'm pretty sure that the AI would target this area and remove any copyright images you might put in there. Overall, very nice cleanup though. This is just superb cleanup here. You can tell how old this image is. It has been through some wear and tear and God knows what else. Very nice cleanup. Beautiful. Here is another old one, and this is pretty true to their original, where they did, well, if you're my age, you would know, like Glamour Shots. They did these soft antique type photos. Um, and it can keep that if you tell it to keep the original soft thing. But I didn't really like that. I really love the crisp, clean, modern look. It just really brings out lots of details and beauty. So it did a really good job on this one. Did a good job on all of them. So here was that picture I was talking about. So these I did, like I said, at 8 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't until like around 3 to 4 that I started working with this round. And when I printed, I told it to print three of these, three 8x10s. None of these are scanned in and printed. It's just printed from the computer. It printed two of these perfectly, and then my third one was this one, which you could see it overlaid for some reason. Um, and I had two of these. I did one in a yellow tone and this one in a black and white. It's just very interesting how this came through. I really don't understand why. I could, if I had scanned this image in, I could understand it maybe doing something like that. I could even understand it if I had printed this prior to these, but that was not the case. These were hours apart and 40 pictures apart. So take this as you will. Is it supernatural? Or what happened? I don't know if you got any ideas of what might have happened. That is interesting. If you're kind of like me and you're like, what am I going to use AI for? This is a good spot for you to use AI on your pictures. My grandmother was a big picture person. She loved to take the pictures and do her best to edit the pictures and print those pictures. She was really good at that. I was always really good at taking the picture, but I was never any good about getting it just right and printed just right. That was her skill. So with this, with Grok, I can come in here and, if I take a picture, I'm gonna boast. I'm really good at taking pictures. But if I take a picture and it's really blurry, that's my mom. My mother takes blurry pictures, but she could come in here to AI and say, fix this picture, it's too blurry, and it would fix it and it would be perfect. So if you're wondering where you could use this in your life, I'm sure that if you're my age, if you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s and up, you are already taking pictures and enjoying pictures. So go ahead and utilize AI, whether it's from your phone or from your computer or your tablet. You can just go to their website or you download their app and get your photos taken care of. So I just wanted to throw this in here. I know a lot of people throw in the other AIs with video creation and thumbnail creations, and that's really not what we do in my age for anything. But this is something that we all can relate to, which is fixing these photos, getting them ready to hang on the wall or put in a book and pass down to your family. Hope that you enjoyed this little tidbit. Have a great day.